Who are you, really? It's a question that has echoed through humanity for millennia. We often think of ourselves in terms of our bodies, our thoughts, our emotions, our roles in society. We say, I am a teacher, I am happy, I am tired. But are these transient states and labels truly who we are? From the moment we're born, we begin to construct an identity based on our experiences and perceptions. This collection of memories, beliefs, and sensations becomes what we call the I. Yet when we look closely, we notice that everything we associate with this I is in constant flux. Our bodies change, our thoughts shift, our emotions ebb and flow. If all these aspects are impermanent, can any of them be the unchanging essence of who we are? This is where the path of self-inquiry begins, a journey not of adding more layers to our identity, but of peeling them away to discover our true nature. Unlike many spiritual practices that focus on transforming or improving the individual through rituals, disciplines, or achievements, self-inquiry dares to ask the most fundamental question: who am I beyond all these temporary experiences and labels? As we embark on this inner voyage, we start to observe the thoughts that race through our minds, the emotions that surge within us, and the sensations that anchor us to the physical world. We begin to see them not as the core of who we are, but as passing phenomena, like clouds drifting across the vast sky of our consciousness. Consider your body. It's a marvel of constant change. Cells die and regenerate. The physical form you inhabit today is not the same as it was years ago. Yet, there's a sense of I that remains continuous despite these changes. Similarly, your thoughts and feelings are in perpetual motion. One moment you're elated, the next you're contemplative or anxious. If you were your thoughts and emotions, your identity would be as unstable as they are. Through self-inquiry, we realize that we are not the objects of our experience, the body, the mind, the emotions, but the awareness in which all these objects appear and disappear. This awareness is constant, unchanging, ever present, even as the contents of our experience shift and evolve. Modern neuroscience offers fascinating insights into this exploration. The brain's default mode network is responsible for constructing our sense of self, the internal monologue that narrates our lives, framing experiences in terms of me and mine. It's like an ever-playing movie that we've become so engrossed in that we've forgotten we're the audience, not the character on the screen. By engaging in self-inquiry, we begin to question this narrative. We turn our attention inward toward the source of awareness itself. As we do so, the mind's chatter begins to quiet. The default mode network loosens its hold, allowing us to experience a profound stillness, a silence that's not merely the absence of noise, but the presence of something infinitely deeper. In this silence, we discover that the I we've so long identified with is more like a role we've been playing than our true self. The real you is not the thinker of thoughts, the feeler of emotions, or the owner of a body. You are the pure consciousness in which all these experiences arise and fade. Imagine watching clouds pass across the sky. The clouds take on various shapes and sizes, appearing and disappearing, but the sky remains unchanged. Similarly, thoughts, emotions, and sensations move through your awareness, but the awareness itself remains constant. This realization invites a profound shift in perspective. When we understand that we are the awareness, not the fleeting experiences, we begin to detach from the incessant identification with the transient. We still live our lives, but we're no longer trapped by the highs and lows. We become the calm in the center of the storm. This doesn't lead to disengagement from life, but to a more authentic engagement. By seeing through the illusion of the separate self, we naturally become more compassionate and connected to others. We recognize that the divisions we once perceived are illusory. Self-inquiry doesn't require elaborate rituals or adopting new belief systems. It's a direct path accessible to anyone willing to look within. It's about being still and turning the light of consciousness back upon itself. Yet, this simplicity doesn't mean the journey is easy. It takes courage to question the very foundation of our identity. The mind may resist, clinging to familiar narratives and fears. But in this questioning lies the possibility of true liberation. Pause for a moment. Let the question settle gently into your awareness. Who or what is aware of this experience right now? Don't rush to answer with words or concepts. Instead, feel into the question. Allow it to open a space within you, a doorway to the infinite depth of your true nature. As you explore this question, you might notice that thoughts and emotions are like waves on the surface of the ocean. They rise and fall, but they don't disturb the depths. Your true self is like the depths of the ocean, vast, serene, and untouched by surface turbulence. Reflect on everything you've considered part of you, your body, which has changed since you were a child, your thoughts and beliefs, which have evolved over time, your roles and relationships, which have shifted throughout your life. All these are aspects of your experience, but none of them are the unchanging essence of who you are. By recognizing that you are the awareness in which these experiences occur, you free yourself from identification with the temporary and the fleeting. You realize that your true nature is beyond birth and death, beyond suffering and joy. This understanding transforms how you relate to life. Challenges and difficulties still arise, but they no longer define you. You engage with the world from a place of clarity and compassion, knowing that at your core you are whole and complete. As you navigate the complexities of life, consider returning to this fundamental question whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed. Who am I? Let it serve as a compass, guiding you back to your true self. In the asking, layers of illusion begin to peel away. In the silence that follows, the answer reveals itself, not as an intellectual concept, but as a living, breathing reality. Embrace this inward journey, not as a task to be completed, but as an ongoing exploration of the depths of your being. The path of self-inquiry is ever unfolding, each moment an invitation to delve deeper into the mystery of existence. You may find that the ultimate truth is both profoundly simple and extraordinarily transformative. You are not the transient experiences, but the timeless awareness in which all experiences arise, the boundless essence of consciousness itself. This realization isn't reserved for sages or mystics. It's accessible to each of us. It doesn't require years of study or special practices, only a sincere willingness to look within. So, as you move forward, carry this understanding gently in your heart. Let it inform your actions, inspire your relationships, and bring a sense of peace to your daily life. Remember, the journey of self-inquiry isn't about becoming something new, but about recognizing who you've always been. It's an invitation to wake up from the dream of separateness and return home to your true self. In the silent depths beyond thoughts and emotions, beyond roles and identities, lies the essence of who you are. This essence is unchanging, ever-present, infinite. By turning inward and embracing the path of self-inquiry, you open the door to this profound realization. In doing so, you not only transform your own experience, but also contribute to the awakening of consciousness in the world. Who are you, really? Let this question be the beacon that lights your path, guiding you toward the boundless freedom and peace that are your birthright.